The house used to be full of laughter. Every morning, sunlight would slip through the curtains as their mother hummed softly in the kitchen. The smell of breakfast, the gentle teasing between siblings, and the calm voice of their father reading the newspaper made everything feel safe. It wasn't a perfect family, but it was a happy one. Then everything changed. Their mother fell ill. At first, it seemed like something small. A few hospital visits, whispered conversations, worried glances. But the laughter slowly faded. The house grew quiet. And one evening, the children sat close together as their father stood still, unable to speak properly. Their mother was gone. For a while, grief held them together. The father cried openly, something the children had never seen before. He hugged them tighter, tried to cook, tried to care. But something inside him began to break, and instead of healing, it hardened. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. The man who once smiled at his children became distant, then cold. "You should be grateful," he would say harshly. "Everything you have is because of me." At first, it was just words. But the words grew sharper. He stopped listening. He stopped caring. The daughter, once cheerful and full of life, became quiet. She would do everything to avoid his anger, cleaning, cooking, helping her younger brothers, but it was never enough. The boys felt it too. Their father no longer guided them. He controlled them. Any mistake, no matter how small, was met with shouting, punishment, or silence that felt heavier than words. "You are nothing without me," he would repeat. The house that once felt warm now felt like a cage. The children began to lean on each other. At night, when everything was quiet, they would sit together and remember their mother, the way she smiled, the way she made them feel important, loved, and seen. "She wouldn't want this," the daughter whispered one night. And in that moment, something shifted. They couldn't change their father overnight. They couldn't bring their mother back. But they could choose something different for themselves. They started protecting each other. The daughter became stronger, not just in silence, but in spirit. She encouraged her brothers to focus on school, to dream beyond the walls of that house. The boys, though young, stood by her, refusing to let her carry everything alone. Years passed. The pain didn't disappear, but it shaped them. One day, the daughter stood at the doorway with a small bag in her hand. Her brothers stood beside her, no longer the scared children they once were. "We are more than what you say we are," she told their father, her voice steady. He said nothing. For the first time, his words had no power. They walked out, not with anger, but with quiet determination. And though the world outside was uncertain, one thing was clear. The love their mother gave them had never died. It lived on, in their strength, in their bond, and in the life they would build, far away from the pain they once called home.